Good evening, friends, and welcome to Let's Play Port Royale 2. Now, as you can see, I have started the game, and this is the main menu. It's fairly simple. It has this nice drop-down thing with all the stuff you can do. Now, you can do the scenarios, which are made for introducing you to the game, basically. Everything in the game is covered. Trade, production, because you can have your own production facilities in the cities, sea battles, all the power to the Dutch, which is sort of a conquest towns learning scenario, your own town, running your own town. On the trail of Blackbeard, pirate hunting, and Tortuga in trouble, making you a nice challenge, fighting at the highest difficulty. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go for free play. Free play offers a lot of cool stuff that the game has to offer. We're going to be called Tasty Cucumber because of Lord. Well, I can still become a Lord eventually, but I'm not. We're going to start on the Turk Islands, go for the trading experience. That means we get a discount of 5% for all goods bought if you do the trading yourself, and we'll have normal assets to start. There we go. And the challenge will be... oh, look at that. That's very Windows of these people putting this in. Just gonna wait this out for a bit. This game is a bit like Pirates. I used to play Pirates when I was like 13 or 14. Back in the day when it had been out for a couple of years. I really like Sid Meier's Pirates, the first one. 1987 it came out. I think I got it in 1990 or something on the Amiga. It was really good fun. This is a fairly good clone of that game with some extras. So let's have a look. Ding ding.
Welcome. You begin your career in the Dutch town in the year 1600. Right. Your convoy is in the port with an unarmed sloop.
Whoopee. And
your cash assets amount to the value displayed. You also have a permit to erect buildings and establish businesses.
Cool.
And you already own a warehouse in the town.
Awesome.
As you are young and inexperienced, you have only reached the rank of ship's boy.
Oh, crap.
Therefore, you cannot yet command further convoys or buy additional building permits
Fine.
in another town. Your rank is determined by your total assets, which comprise cash and property, and currently amount to the value displayed. You will reach the next rank as soon as your assets reach a certain level. Good luck.
Well, thank you. Alright, well, here we are in the Turk Islands, which is a relatively strong Dutch governed colony. It's the middle of the Florida Keys, and we have building rights here, so we can erect farms and such. It might actually not be a bad idea to do that. Let's see if we can go to see the building master. There we are. And we got a warehouse. We've got a... Okay, that's all cool, but we're not going to do that. Businesses. Alright, how about a wheat farm? Oh, we need building materials for that. We don't have that, because not enough building materials. Typical. We can't even build anything yet. And here's the Willem van Leiden, which is our starting ship. It's always the Willem van Leiden. You can rename them, I think. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can. Captain's rank. Well, couldn't be better. Is there any way to do this? Can I? Yes I can. No, can't. Okay. Well, let's see what they got here, and we can make some money. Docks. The docks sell all kinds of stuff. We are obviously going for all kinds. And I think we should go for I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll buy one of these each. There we are. Always have these with you, because sometimes towns that are bigger don't have them, and they will yield almost double this. So this is a good idea. Let's see. Some fruit, perhaps. 10 tons of fruit, 10 tons of grain, and some wood to go, please. Some rope and some rum might not be a bad idea either. Why not? There we are. And then we are nearly full. What else can we bring? What's in best supply right now? I think the wood is. Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. Hold on. No, the fruit is still in best supply. I'll just bring the rest of the fruit. There we are. Alright, well, let's see if we can make some money. We'll leave the town. Said we'll leave the town. And we are unarmed, by the way. I must note that we are completely unarmed. We'll go to Charleston first because they say they need wood. So we're gonna give them some. Yeah, give them some. Woohoo! There we are. As you see, I can. Maybe you haven't noticed, but I'm playing with the speed here. You can speed things up like this. So your boat becomes a little speed boat, or you can almost pause the game. It has its purpose. And oh, look at that! We can sell our wood for a profit. Profit! Here it is. Yay! And this is also profit. Food for the people. And they don't have rope, but they don't want to pay the price that I want to have paid. But the tools are nice. Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. That's profit right there. Okay, what do they produce? They produce sugar here. Sugar is also wanted all over the place. There we go. Simply buy that. That stone isn't too attractive right now. They produce fruit. You might as well take on more fruit. Yeah, just fill out the cargo. We have 60 out of 60 cargo. Excellent. Alright. Well, there we are. We're leaving for the next town. And Cat Island needs fruit. Guess what? Aha! Lucky us. And we are already making money. Unfortunately, Charleston didn't have enough stone. Otherwise, I would have made a blast here. Could have just sold everything. They don't have any fruit. Well, guess what? I do. There we go. And you are also producing sugar. Interesting. Sure, we'll bring the sugar. And the corn, I guess. And they also produce dye. Can we do the dye? No, we don't have any room for dye. Okay. Let's see if we can ditch some of this stuff elsewhere. Do a little bit of exploring. Not all the towns that you can visit are on the map already. So on occasion you find new stuff. Like here is Ulithera, who need grain. Which we of course do not have currently. But still, we still have a lot of money and stuff died down and produce that we can ditch. But nothing that is in any way appealing. And our space. Oh, look at the rum. That rum made us money just now. And we'll take some bricks. What do we care? There we are. And okay. Yeah, these people are really happy that we made them some stuff. Not bring the dye. But the dye will be interesting later. And we have bricks. Bricks for Nassau. Nassau will build stuff with these bricks. Possibly. And they really don't have bricks. Look at that. That's good cash. And they don't have any rope. But they do not offer a very good price for the rope. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll bring the dye this time. Dye is a pretty good money maker. There we go. And we have a full load again. Off we go. To Andros. Let's have a look at Andros, see what they need. Perhaps we can ditch our corn there. Corn is pretty hard to ditch in these areas. There we are. Hello. You want my corn? No, you don't. Ugh. They don't even want my corn. They want to have some dye. Perhaps. No, they don't. What else are we carrying? A rope. That rope certainly isn't doing what I expected it to do. No, I can ditch the sugar, I guess. What's the corn? Corn is a horrible price here. Oh, the sugar just went up. Look at that. That's one pile of sugar going. Alright. We really need to pick up some trade goods in Turk Islands. We'll take on some more. What shall we take on some more? Oh, look at that. Hemp. Hemp is nice. Hemp can be used to make rope or roll certain cigarettes. Okay. Well, perhaps Cat Island is interested in some of the stuff I have on the way back. You never know. They are busy ports. There we go. And this is attractive, but we can't bring it. That rope really isn't doing too well. No. Ah, that corn. I'm never gonna get rid of that corn. I just took that corn thinking it would be a good choice, but it's not. Alright. Maybe I should just ditch the corn for now. Difficult choices. No, we're simply going for Charleston. See if they have any interest in anything we got whatsoever. Hello, Frenchie. Hello, bonjour. Voulez-vous de corn? No, you don't. Crap. Ah, hemp. We can use lots of hemp. And we can get rid of our rope. Yay! Perfect. And well, froze.